Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Today, this is a follow-up to the video I posted yesterday. I'm pissed today. And before I start this video, I just want to thank all you guys that commented and lent your support regarding those issues. Because like I said, I just expect the basics. You know, when it comes to business, I expect you to fulfill your end. And still, there's a major problem and not aware of it, and now it becomes a bigger problem, because I'm just going to reiterate quickly the video yesterday, what it entailed. Several things happened yesterday in one day, and the first one was well, I just say this one quickly. Now my heat comes on. Always comes on when I'm trying to take stuff, but when I'm freezing, the heat is nowhere to be found. Close this door. So anyway, I ordered something from Guitar Center. It was an electronic drum kit. All the parts weren't there. And what they had as far as in the store and didn't acknowledge this, that they didn't have the kick drum. So my question is, were you able to even test this kit if you don't have all the parts? And the answer to that question is obvious. They didn't. They just packed it up, what they had, and then just shipped it. They sent me 2 hi-hat foot pedals but no bass, and I'm like, they're notorious for not testing their stuff. I give a lot of props to Music Go Round. They test their stuff before they send it to you. They check the guitars, they play them, make sure that there's no fret issues or nothing. Guitar Center, for some reason lately, just been throwing stuff in boxes and mailing it to you before they even check it, and then you got to go through this process of having it sent back. So long story short on that, they're coming today to pick it up, because the guy told me they was able to track down a foot kick for a Simmons drum and it would work for the leases. I said, you know what? I just want to send this back, because here's the problem. What you sent me was not tested. So I don't want to run the risk of you sending me a kick pedal that actually don't belong to that kit, and then I find out that the kit doesn't work properly. So I'm like, you know what? Just come get this. So UPS is coming to get it today. So that's resolved. And I know it's a hit and a miss. It's not that I'm going to totally write it off Guitar Center, because I did get a guitar from them actually the same day I got my drums. Love the guitar. The action is great, feels good, it's in excellent condition. So, you know, it happens like that. You know, you can't just say, because my wife is like, well, stop dealing with them. I'm like, well, it's kind of hard, because sometimes you do find good deals. And, you know, you don't want to be excluded from that because of these issues, but you deal with them as they come along. The second one is, I bought a guitar for Reverb on the 22nd of last month. The position switch, which has 5 positions, only 2 positions work. So I sent it back to the guy. First, the guy wanted me to pay for shipping. I'm like, you sent me something defected and I'm supposed to spend $50 of my money to send this back? I'm like, I don't think so. So Reverb stepped in and paid for the shipping. Now, I don't know why Reverb feels they have to do that, because actually they kind of coddling their sellers, because I believe eBay makes the seller foot that bill, which they supposed to foot that bill, because it's their fault. You know, it's no fault through mine or the site, eBay or Reverb. But Reverb was kind enough to step in and pay for the shipping. And let me just say this first. It's not Reverb the site, it's the people that sell stuff on Reverb that I have a problem with, because, you know, customer service, they great. You know, I call them and they resolve my issues. So I sent the guitar back and I'm waiting, you know, for my refund. And I had a feeling that this guy was going to try to pull this. Don't send me my full refund. Only thing I'm going to get back is the cost of the item, but no shipping and handling. That only applies when they call it a stocking fee, when for some reason you just don't like the product, even though there's nothing wrong with it. They charge you to restock it. I totally understand with that, and I don't have a problem with that. But that was not the case in my case. The case in my case was you sent me something that was not partially not working, you know? So I get my cost of the price of the item, but I don't get my shipping. I'm like, here we go with this BS. So I contacted Reverb, and they first wanted me to perhaps resolve it like this. They said, well, we'll give you $30 credit up towards another item that you might purchase. I'm like, I don't have any idea or any, at this particular time, I'm not eyeing anything that I would need that $30. So I'm like, that'd be a waste of of credit because I'm not going to apply it to anything. So I just want my money back. So they got on the horn yesterday, put a little fire under that dude, and they sent me back to $29. Now that's to me very unethical because I'm like the seller, and beware this guy on Reverb. They go by the name of Damn Music, DAMM Music, and damn is right. They knew what they did was unethical. It's like, why you think you're gonna keep my $30 because you sent me something that wasn't working properly, and it's your fault? So it's not Reverb, it's the people that sell on Reverb because eBay wouldn't even allow that in the first place. It's like, give that man all his money back. You're not holding back some of it and decide you're going to keep it because you're trying to play God here. And it's like you had no reason to think that you was going to keep my money or no reason to even attempt to keep my money, So I just thought I would share that with you guys as far as, the update because everything worked out. And just also be careful on Reverb because, again, I'm stressing it's not the site. The site is cool. The people are great as far as customer service. It's some of the people that sell on Reverb. I look at the prices on some of the guitars. It's just outrageous. It's like, who are pulling out these figures out their tail? Because if you're a musician, you have an idea of what the value of your guitar or any instrument you're selling. On Reverb, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know. I'm like, either these people are just getting these music equipments and don't know nothing about music and they just don't slap a price up there and get it, or they know the price because they're musicians. They just extremely greedy and think everybody else is stupid and gullible. Because I've seen, and this is ridiculous, I've seen items that they were selling used that if you were to buy that same guitar new, it was cheaper. It's like, who do they think gonna buy a guitar for that price when you can turn around and buy that same guitar brand new for cheaper? It's like, what's up with that? So that's one thing I noticed about eBay. They don't really do that. Mainly Reverb, I see that. And again, I stress, it's not the site, it's the people that sell on that site. They think they're going to get twice as much, sometimes 3 times as much as the value of the item. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on there, but, I just try to be extremely careful. But you can't avoid stuff that's just, this is sometime going to happen. But you do try to get a resolution to the problem, which I did. So I'm going to sign off now. Again, like I told you guys, I thank you guys for all the comments yesterday and your support. And everything is going to, work out. Till next time, take care and thanks for watching.